All right, Bill, we're here on the 17th hole of the South Course, the most aced par 3 here at Toscana. Go ahead and give us your feedback on this hole.
You know, Warren, this is a hole where you have to play it with your eyes. Good players play golf with their eyes. They look this way and they see what the architect is telling you. The poor golfer's staring at the ball all the time and they don't know the terrain that they're playing. This hole slopes severely from right to left up by the green. You can miss this green 20 yards to the right and have the ball kick onto the green and maybe even make a hole in one. I believe it's the most aced hole at Toscana because you don't really have to hit a great shot to make a hole in one. You just throw it up to the right, let it come down the hill. But there's a palm tree right off the tee here to your right. So what I would suggest to all the golfers is you want to come over and tee off as far to the left as you can, because that opens up your target, which I believe should always be the bunker on the right. If we get on this side of the tee, that palm tree is in play. So once again, it's about creating angles. When you're on a tee, you get the chance to create your own angle. Take enough club, play it out to the right, and you might make an ace on
Okay,
this
Warren,
hole.
we're on 18 South. The scorecard says par 4. I'm saying it's a par 5 and you need to play it like a par 5.
I absolutely agree, Bill. Par 5 all the way, even though it does say 4, this fairway is really, really squirrely. It goes from right to left, left to right, around some really deep bunkers. So off of this tee, I am really focused on hitting my tee shot up and to the right so I can lay up to a good yardage that I can get the third shot onto the green and possibly make a par. If I can make a 4 here or 5, I'm walking away way ahead. If I get too greedy and try to cut the corner and land in that bunker, my next shot becomes increasingly difficult, and then my third shot is usually another hard shot from a funny angle. So I want to control the golf ball. I want to hit it out to the right off of this tee. I want to play my second shot to where my third shot has a good angle into all those flag stakes over there.
You know, Warren, we're here on the 18th hole of the South Course, and really all we've talked about today is strategy. We haven't talked about the swing or anything else. We've talked about how do you save shots by playing holes correctly. But to do that, you have to know where the trouble is. You have to know where to miss it, know where to hit your next shot. This is your home course. It should be your home course advantage. Warren, this is one of the hardest layups I've ever seen. Too many of the members that I play with try to cut it too close to the water and hit it in the water, but all the room is to the left, and the green opens up. If you go a little bit further and a little bit to the left, you get to where you take the bunker on the front right of the green out of play. Walk us through this one. This is an important layup here.
Yeah, I agree, Bill. This is the last hole on the golf course. If you started on 1, came through, you need to make sure that you're not putting a big number on the end of your scorecard. So I'm going to get my yardage to one of those trees over on the left, maybe even the shrubs on the left, and I'm going to subtract 20 to 30 yards and use that as my yardage for laying up. I also want to pick something real specific up there. There's a couple palm trees up there I really want to focus in on. They're going to give me the best angle in for my third shot. So once again, we want to lay up in a nice safe position, take the right club that you need to hit that yardage, and then play your third shot and get that thing up and down and make that 4.
You brought up a real important point. When you're laying up, most people take a very conservative swing, kind of a scared swing. You set a specific target. Tiger Woods always said something I love. He takes aggressive swings to conservative targets. So even when you're laying up, you got to pick a target. You got to get. Warren, you've laid it up perfectly here. Even though you've almost gone to the cart path, the green opens up absolutely. It's wide open from here. No bunkers, no water. ABC shot.
Absolutely right. I picked a good line, hit the right club, avoided the water, and now I'm rewarded with a really good angle into this green.
Even though you're in the rough, you got an easy shot.
I'm in the rough, but it's a short distance. I can get away with it. The rough isn't always that penalizing here. So even though I'm just in a little bit of a downhill lie and I got a little bit of rough to deal with, I have the room to play with now. I can get this ball somewhere on the green or in the middle of the green, 2-putt and get out of here with a 5 on a really tough hole.
Well, like we said on the tee, it says 4 on the card, but it's actually a par 5.
Okay, we've just finished 18 South. Pretty much everything Warren and I talked about was to tell you where to miss the ball to where you'd have the best advantage to get on the green and 2-putt. So that brings me to the short game. You notice we haven't told you had to hit the ball longer, had to drive it further. We're telling you have to think better and then have a better short game. So here's what I want you to do. every time you have a wedge in your hand, I want you to record how many strokes it takes you to get in the hole. And at the end of the day, average how many strokes that was. It should never be over 3. That's on the green and 2 putt. If you can average under 3 with good golf course management, your scores will go down dramatically without hitting the ball 1 yard further. So the key to being a good player is to think correctly and have a better than average short game. That's the easiest way to improve your handicap, not hitting it 10 yards further. Now I'm at a point in my golf life I'd like to hit it 10 yards further. But to be honest with you, if I had 10 yards to give you, I'd probably give it to me first. But I can still learn how to score even though I don't hit the ball as far as I used to by thinking better, getting a little better short game. Thanks for joining us, and we guarantee if you take some of these tips, discipline yourself on every tee. Remember, golf is a game, and they got that little box on every hole. You got to put a number in it. Low score wins. Good luck to you.